Explains, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. Rock that way. On the surfboard of mercy, ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet, for pocket full on repeat. I ride that way. On the surfboard of mercy, ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet, for pocket full on repeat. Strong with pocket full on repeat, gotta count up and a pin down. We can go about 100 miles. Battery look can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. PO said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on print A's, that's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen no underpaid, said 2 wide, no 10 tile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a punk food. Don't be worried about what straw do. Use you and I'ma do I. 34 got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend needed to the beat, I was fresh meat, no big five. Give me with and Beyonce, put a ring on it at the lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, but I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. On the surfboard of emergency, I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Don't go till I'm 6 feet, put pocket full on repeat. I ride it away. On the surfboard of emergency, I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Don't go till I'm 6 feet, put pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all. When I walk that rabbit past the you ain't wrong. Don't like 2 finger crime so far, I can't be taught. Night in it's crunch time, and I said,
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
to go to the water, let them up. Time for you a lifeguard. My own damn lifeguard. Then dance with a wind shark. Might show me it once hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time told me about who is who. They be on this who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm to Stroud.
Yes, what's up, my boy Sprout Boy? Oh, what's up, Miss Bella? It's time to get the hot show going. It's time to get it going. It's time to get it going. And they didn't know we was gonna get it going this early, but now they know. Okay, go on, hit the topic so we can jump into it because I'm ready.
Okay, I am too. But hey, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube or Mr. Know It All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, the information is beginning to scroll across the bottom of the screen. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing.
Don't cost a thing.
Nothing other than what you're paying for. But anyway, okay. So we're here talking about it. Let's get started.
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to find out. I need some notes. I need to get my pen. My pen is ready.
And
I'm taking notes tonight.
It's different because tonight, we in December. And I just about saying everybody break up this year.
You're like,
Yo Gotti and his girl just broke up. Dion and his woman just broke up. Tyrese and his wife broke up.
Tyrese too?
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
There's so many people breaking up this year. Remember, Young Jeezy and his wife just broke up. I mean, it must be some in the air, the water, there's something that all these celebrities and all that is breaking up and going their separate ways. It can't just be, I think it's sort of like a new culture too, because I think at one time a lot of people felt they wanted something. You know, people feel like they want relationship, but I think a lot of us fail to realize a lot of us just not relationship ready. I mean, wasn't born in a relationship, wasn't raised to have a relationship, wasn't raised in a house that we saw a relationship. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like,
no examples at all.
right. I mean, you know, I think of the the relationships I've been in and out of all my life. I think about how, you know, my mama and daddy separated when I was 5. I think of a scarcity of men seeing relationships not lasting like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like all relationships now are temporary. Because a lot of people got a temporary spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to build this person. If they don't never meet up to my expectations that I want them to, meet
We
up
don't
with,
see this.
uh,
Deuces.
I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I be wondering, you know, you know, why people would waste some of the best years of their life with somebody, and then when they get to the older years of their life, they're ready to bounce out and try this all over again. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, "Oh, you know what? Starting over is right with me."
Well, some people get in situations and you think this is going to actually work. But when you have options, the options are large.
Yeah, but the
There are a
option.
lot of options out there.
Can I tell you
But
something?
a lot of people don't know how green the grass is, but they try it.
Nah, you know what?
Let me
It's
hear.
not. It's not as many options out there as we make it seem. Because if it was a bunch of options out there, everybody would have somebody. Everybody would be happy because if they got so many options, they could have went through it. See, I'm gonna tell you. You remember that story about the lady going up the stairs, the elevator,
Which
and
level is better?
all these
That's
men
green.
that got this and got that, and do you want this? And they say, oh, goes next there, then it's a little better. And
Yeah, more.
then this, and that. And they
That's what
kept
I mean
going.
with options. That's
They
what I
kept
mean with options.
wanting to climb the stairs till they was all by themselves, where they lost it all. And
Hmm.
that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes we don't understand, sometimes as we age and sometimes we need to settle down and find somebody that's a good person. And sometimes you need to go and find somebody that's a good person and settle down and not because what I hear all the time is kind of like I'm gonna be happy or I'm gonna make it with or without you. So if you can make it and be happy with or without a person, that means they not in charge of your happiness. You are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
and 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 and, and when you walk around and you make it seem like this person making you miserable, no, it's you making you miserable because you in charge of your happiness.
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people walking around with the finger pointing, pointing at everybody but themselves because they not satisfied with no situation. It's women that been married 3, 4 times, jumped out there. It's women that been in 10, 12, 15 different relationships. Hell,
Oh Lord, not the
I done
10, 12, 15 different.
seen people in 10 relationships in 1 year. Every month they got a new person on their page. I remember when first Facebook first came out, some of these people would they put a picture of their relationship and be like, oh, ain't this a different person? And oh, I love and next week it be a different dude again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hmm.
Because it's not they not they really not engaged in trying to build with this person.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a look. They want the look. They want, because most people want a like a dog is a man, as in the bad dog, as in a pet. They want somebody to do exactly what they do. You know what? I want to go shopping. Come on. You know what? I'm hungry. You ready? Let's go out to eat. That's what a lot of people. Oh, I like traveling. Where the hell have you been? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People will say they get it like traveling. They done been four places in their whole damn life. And my mama go 4 places in a month. That's liking travel. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're gonna read these comments, we're gonna get back in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Okay,
don't
we can do that.
get out tonight. Nobody get left out tonight. You ask a comment, I'm gonna answer. Go answer. Okay, come on.
Tasha, hey Tasha, she said hi because they did not know what they wanted. Take people for granted. She said that's why a lot of issues be because they're taken for granted.
Well, and I think another issue is overflated value. I think a lot of people feel like they're more valuable than who they with. The
Mm,
reason you with him because you chose and said, I'm, I'm gonna be with you. Because you could have walked off into the sunset and found somebody that you felt that was better from the dope. So when you stop and you get with somebody, y'all on the same level. It don't matter how you look at it. A lot of people want to look at it, okay, I make more money than him, he make more. No, you on the same kind of level somewhere. You feel me? Or
yeah.
y'all would have stopped and y'all wouldn't have connected, y'all wouldn't have kept on doing, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mentally, wasn't like something is there that you wasn't. If you drink together, smoking together, it's something there. That
Some type of compatibility.
yeah. So when people run and they think they so much more than who they with or
Who
what,
they're with.
um that ain't a knock on the person that you was with. That's a knock on you. Why you didn't choose better? Why, if you were so much better than this person, how did you even end up with this person this long? Or how did you even end up with this person?
Other than
When
feeling sorry for
when you
them.
look at it, if you look at it all through the what's name, how did Jay-Z end up with Beyonce? Because they were kind of like on the same kind of level, like this here and that. Okay. Look at Gucci Man, how he ended up with his girlfriend. They were kind of like saying he went to jail, she held it down, whoop de whoop de whoop. Okay. Look at look at even Jeezy with his lady. She on TV, he on rapping and this and that. They on the same kind of level in a way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people try to make it seem like because it like this here. Men can date down, women can. It's kind of hard for a woman to date down because she gonna look down. If a woman make say 3 times more than her man, she gonna look down at him a certain little way. It don't matter how we look, kind of look at her, this and that. She know, she driving this Audi and he in his old truck or whatever. And you know what? She might like him, she might like the sex, she might like something, but she still gonna look down and say why he ain't doing better. And
Mm.
this gonna go through the whole relationship. Why you ain't choosing a better job? Man been at his job 30 years. You want him to move out. See, because a man is built on stability. He ain't jumping jobs like women jump jobs. Women that go through their whole life and they done had 30 damn jobs. A man, most men, they might have 4 or 5 different jobs, and they might jump back and forth to them jobs, this and that. Like a dude in construction, he might jump and have a regular job, he jump back in construction. He can't, I can't work for them. I entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that he's going to a whole nother career. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do something way different. You know what I'm saying? He's right jumping around right in his section. You know what I'm saying? So I think because women have been more educated, lately, they think they make more money, which is not, the stats do not show it. You know what I'm saying? The stats do not show it. If we look up the stats, it's still showing that men on the average make almost $10,000 more, even though women are more educated and everything. Because fail to realize, just because you got a degree in sociology and bachelor etching and cake connoisseur and beauty hair, because all the women going for the same shit. A woman going in there, she trying to do hair, she trying to do real estate, or she trying to do or she going to nursing. You know what I'm saying? Or she nowadays they run in truck driving or something like that. But they going in the same kind of fields. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Women going in the same kind of field. So think about it. How many men around here talking about doing taxes? Not many. All women, every woman was not doing taxes. How many men talking about doing hair? Not many. All women talking about doing hair. Men talk about cutting hair, but women talking about doing hair. You feel what I'm saying? So people don't understand that, birds of a feather do flock together. You got that kind of, because if you don't have some kind of mental connection or some kind of talking or this and that, when you on a certain kind of level, like bosses refer to bosses, and women can really understand with somebody on their level or what's name, because guess what? Even a woman that dated a lot of men that wasn't up her caliber, once she get a man close to her caliber or above her caliber, says that she gonna appreciate and say, you know what, about time I've found somebody that ain't begging, ain't doing bad. I got going to jail every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So women, once they get somebody that's doing better, they do appreciate it. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
And it's hard to look back at people that ain't doing it, even though they was fun. Fun don't pay the bills. Fun don't help you get ahead in life like that. Fun is what it is. You can fun on out. I look at it, and I look at all the dudes when I was coming up in school, all the popular dudes and all the dudes that claim they had all the girls and all that. I see a lot of them crackheads and yeah, and all kind of stuff. Because guess what? They had so much fun. They started smoking weed early. They did this and that, and then next thing you know, the drugs and that fun took over, and all they want to do is have fun. You feel what I'm saying? And once all your man want to do is have fun, and you done been, culturized, like when the car mean more than you than your house. You know what I'm saying? Like I can have a put, pulling up and long as it get me from point A to B. But long as the house all right and this and that, I still feel different because the car can go anytime, this and that. A house is stability and something that you can build a foundation in. That's why a house is built on a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't realize once you get, cars, they come and go. We done had plenty of cars. But once you get homes and houses, that's what a stability is. You know what I'm saying?
They last a little longer.
So I think that's another thing that break up people because sometimes you got the man following the woman or the woman following the man, and the man don't know how to lead. He don't know. He don't want to buy nothing. He don't want to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always, and anytime I had any partners around me, I tried to push them into buying stuff, buying a house, buying this, buying that, because I know you got to have a foundation. I
Mhm.
remember the first time I bought a house, I think it was like I spent all my little money. I think I had about 5,000. I spent all my money buying my first house. And once I bought the first house, I mean, it opened up doors. It opened up my life. You know what I'm saying? Because of my spending habit. You know what I'm saying? So I think
What you mean?
no, shoot, at one time I was paying all my bills with $100. I was able
Oh,
to pay more. I was able to, the stress. People don't realize how stressful it is paying bills. You feel what I'm saying?
they
Uh, it-
realize.
yeah, it's stressful paying bills sometimes. So, I mean, people don't realize that. Big Dog said they weren't meant for each other. That can be, but I'm gonna tell you, um, it's not about being meant for each other. It's being able a person be able to handle different things. That's why a person that's raised in a household um, with a male and a woman in it has a different mind frame than a single
Single
parent.
parent home.
A single
Hmm.
parent household gonna teach you can do it on your own because that's what they do. And when you raise in a group situation, they're gonna see we doing this together.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And then if you start being culturalized or doing it together, you ain't gonna want to do it alone. And see, that's the problem. Sometimes our culture got us figuring, oh, you can do it alone, and it's not working.
Yeah.
It's not
Especially for
working.
Black women. That's
Right?
the most
Everybody's
encouraging that they want. Even if you have children, they let you know you can get all this help and assistance if you just leave that man alone. Don't have a man in your life. We got you. Mhm.
and it's not working. And it's that show is not working. And the baddest part about it is they done tricked us into, jumping in 20 different houses, our homes. We running away from pay for a home. Grandma leave your house, this and that. They sell it. Some that's paid for, land paid for, they sell it and they run to the city in the concrete jungle. And then when they lose it all or paying rent and can't afford it, then they wonder what happened. What happened is you didn't build your life.
No, you join the Joneses.
Yeah. Because just like when I seen, I'm gonna tell you, when I seen all them houses going up in Glustadt, I mean a whole bunch of houses. Everybody running to Glustadt. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that big migration of Byron. I'm like, what environment did you got to move there? What is environment? Name me one major thing in Byron that you need to move to Byron for. Not a damn thing. Nothing but land. That's all. People ran the barn because they was so a pitch. Run the barn. Look at these nice houses. Look at you can have this land and
That's what they ran for,
this
the
the new
houses.
frontier. They still depending on Jackson for their war. They ain't got nothing but a dump out there. What else they got? Crystal.
Racetrack.
I mean, right. That's it. That's it. They got a racetrack and a dump. What else they got? They ain't got no bunch of stuff that Jackson ain't got. What do they got that Jackson ain't got? They ain't got no malls. They ain't got but one little stinking hotel. I mean, look, they ain't got
In
no.
Byron. Hmm.
That's it.
Oh,
Oh, they got two hotels.
I
They
know.
got
You counted.
They got a few Mexican restaurants. Okay, they all in the same market. Man, you can walk to all they restaurants. I'm just saying. I'm just looking. I'm just saying. We've been tricked. We've been bamboozled. The same people that's selling us these cities, selling us they dead land, they running somewhere else buying them a nice little space and all that, where they building it up, making it right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We been fooled. Mississippi wood up in
Darn Joneses. That's the problem. Keeping
Yeah,
up with the Joneses.
yeah. He's at the racetrack. Yeah, I
He
mean,
said, really? Yeah, that's what they got.
I'm just saying. That's it. See, people don't. Oh, my bad. They got a gun range.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the new
and,
place for the four wheelers
and
and
they got
cars.
and they got a fireworks. But they was
Fireworks stand.
the fireworks.
Oh, Lord.
But other than that, what they got else that they ain't got but a one grocery store. I mean, they got two groceries. They got Kroger.
Kroger
And they got
and
the other
the little
grocery.
small grocery store,
They
Family
got a
Dollar.
Walmart.
Oh, yeah, Walmart, too.
Wow.
They
And
got
they
a
got
Chick-fil-A. Does Jackson have a Chick-fil-A? Oh, yeah, downtown. I was about to say.
and didn't we have one in the hospital? Wasn't there one in the hospital?
Oh, does that count? So you got to go to the hospital for Chick-fil-A?
It count. It count as Chick-fil-A.
Well, you can go to Byron and drive through.
That one that we had at the Metro Center ran the Byron, I think. They left the Metro Center and ran the Byron.
Did you say ran? They were put out, apparently.
Big Dog
He
said,
said
dog food plant. Oh, I didn't even know that they had a dog food plant.
man, have you ever drove to Terry? Apparently not.
No, but that
Passed
ain't.
through Byron, you like, what in the world is this? I thought it was Tyson.
No, but is that considered Byron with a dog food plant at though?
Yes. Have you not rolled past that Byron exit
I
and
ain't,
immediately you smell it?
I ain't paying no attention to it.
Oh, well, you hadn't been that way in a while.
Yeah, I go that way.
I guess
but
you're going to go to Hazelhurst.
I did not know. But we've been fooled, man. We've been fooled running places. Cause guess what people did? We had let me tell you something. We had paid for houses in Jackson. And they ran out there to Byron. They ran out there to Glustack. And all they doing is selling you land. $250,000 lot on every land. You know how much money they making off y'all damn food? Running you out there and selling you a $300,000-$400,000 house that you ain't gonna never pay off in your life because you were damn near 50 when you got good credit enough to afford it. And then now you out there on a 30-year mortgage, you'll be 80. The average man don't even live to 76.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is just listen to me and leave me. We ran from Jackson and let Jackson crash and burn. Let Jackson crash and burn. They ran from Jackson, let Jackson crash and burn, and don't realize that's the main city. If Jackson don't make it, what else around here gonna make it?
We don't have nothing in Jackson.
Why you
right behind the distribution center?
Why you think these folks trying to come back up here and build up Fair Street and downtown and all that? Because if you ain't got a metropolis city, if you ain't got a city you can come party and stars can come in and want to come in and this and that, you ain't got nothing. Think about it, Coliseum and all that's in Jackson. Where the fairgrounds at, where they do the fair. Who says, oh, let me go to Byron to the fairground? Them two places that they got them two wheels that go up there and you scared that they gonna you get on, they gonna fall. Come on, man. I ain't getting on one of those rides. And y'all be getting on these rides that they be but just pull up in a parking lot and go. Them things scary as hell, man. I'm just saying though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
But you know, back to the subject. I know we didn't got out the subject. We finna get on the subject. I'm finna
You
throw
have, yeah, but we're okay.
I'm gonna throw it back. We ain't gonna we ain't gonna
So the real reason people break up, relationships are not a priority when you work hard. Uh-oh.
go ahead. I wanna hear this.
I'm listening myself.
What you mean? No, I ain't you started that one.
Oh, now we're not a team. Ain't that some
No,
Justin
I just
Fields
want
coming out right
I
there?
just want to know what you meant on that one. You know how
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about right there. What you just did. That was so foul.
I'm not foul. I'm just saying. Like,
No, that was foul. So when you're working hard and you're saying, I'm working towards this thing for myself. So a lot of times you're thinking about your self gain and not thinking about including the person that you're supposedly be in a relationship with. You're not including them in your gain or growth. So when you do it that way, you're still on your little selfish thing. So it's your relationship.
well,
Whatever is
I
convenient
think
for
a lot
you.
of people. I think
Well,
a lot.
now it's a lot of people.
No. Because this is what I'm gonna say. Watch me break it down.
Break
I
it
know,
in.
I know you don't like how I break this one down. I think about this. A lot of the ladies. Now we done been on here, and what's the first thing they said? I will deal with Mr. Wrong while I'm waiting for Mr. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now I done heard this often. What women will say. I will deal with Mr. Wrong while I'm waiting on Mr. Right. So sometimes ladies don't realize that, you know, when you dealing with if you dealing with Mr. Wrong and you know it's wrong, that maybe sometimes that spirit is getting into you. And then when Mr. Right come on, he don't have none of that Mr. Wrong spirit. And then you can't handle that dynamic of him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yes, I agree with you. When you let things like that consume you, like in anything, you get stuck in mud, you can stand there and waddle in it, but eventually you want to get out and clean yourself up, however long it takes. And then in the back of your head, you're knowing this is not for me, this is not who I need to be with, but you're wasting your time, consuming years with the wrong person. And Mr. Right is waiting. But what if Mr. Right go away? Then you
Okay.
stuck with this garbage.
Guess what else they doing? If you making babies with Mr. Garbage,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because
So all of y'all on the side of the road for pickup.
if you having naked head sex with Mr. Garbage,
That
you
part.
also having babies. You know, all kind of other stuff might be going on, but we don't look at it in that way
Soul
too.
ties.
Yeah, and then like Ocho said, um, um, the
Now
other.
don't stop and get it out.
I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna mess around. Hold on. I'm gonna mess around and play it because he said some real stuff. So I might have to play it a little bit because this kind of hit me, and it make you realize why a lot of relationships don't go like you think it gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. Hold on. It's too low for you.
You need to pull it up on the thing. We can't hear that.
Okay. All right. Let me just explain what he was saying. I'm gonna explain what he was saying. Okay. He said he said um the second part he was saying about um you got to realize when you with somebody sometimes, especially later on in your life, you probably not the one that she want to be with. You probably the one that she is selling for right now because you wasn't her first choice. Her first choice probably just couldn't get his act together, and so she moved on. So a lot of men are coming in relationships, and a lot of women are looking at them and they saying, I deal with it. I'm settling. You know what I'm saying? And and they not looking at this man like this the man I want to be with. This the man that, hey, if I got to, I need to go ahead and lock a man down. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. I might as well. And and if you really truly don't want to be with a person, it's kind of hard, because this is not the person you really, how they say learn to love somebody. A lot of women learn to love somebody. It reminds me of the lion in the jungle. See, the lion in the jungle, he comes by, and and the only difference in the lion in the jungle is when he comes by and you got young babies, he kill all the babies and then he mate with the mother to have a fresh set of kids, and this and that. So um um but he will come in and kill the headline that was the headline, and he would take over. So that's a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like ladies that I'm gonna tell you, most ladies that can really bond with other men real good is, when um, say the the baby daddy, father dead, or in jail doing 20, 30 years. I mean, them the kind that can sometimes connect better with a man coming in there. But a man coming in there and the daddy is 2 miles away and this and that, it gonna cause some kind of confusion because guess what? In today's era, he ain't gonna never be the true man of that house because the children gonna say, "You not my daddy," and when my daddy show up, they gonna look at you different, and they gonna always look at you different, and they ain't gonna never respect you in a certain kind of way as they daddy. You catch some that they dad ain't never been around, and it's just a real hurtful situation, but they daddy can be done did some of the crazy thing to them, and they still would love their daddy other than this man that been raising them.
Hmm.
Yeah. Come
Well,
on.
I get what you're saying. Good evening, Kim. She said, hey. She got t-shirts, pillowcases, etc. By Kimberly Valio. Christmas t-shirts are available. So get your ho shirts ready for Christmas. Lustrosity t-shirts and apparel. There's her links. You can look her up. Ray said, a lot of times people jump in a relationship for beneficial reasons or because they feel like they can find happiness being with someone before finding happiness and peace within themselves. Ray,
Mm,
you said a mouthful. That's the problem. A lot of people jump in relationships looking for someone else to make them happy.
right.
And you don't even know how to make yourself happy. So, how can you expect someone else to make you happy?
That is so true. That
Some
is
people happiness can be so simple, but when you're stuck on this person being in my life needs to make me
Ray.
happy,
Ray
that's
Love.
crazy.
Ray Love know a little about that love now. Ray Love shooting it on it. I
That part.
agree with that one because you know you. I'm gonna tell you relationships now. you can tell it's built on beneficial because the first time, as soon as you start talking to people, they start talking about, hey, buy me this, buy me that, buy me this, buy me that. Oh, hey, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there. Want to go out to eat? Want to go there? Because it's built on this fantasy. A lot of women have. They want a boy toy that they can just trance around and play boyfriend and girlfriend. They really don't want to listen and they don't want to be submissive. They don't want to be none of that. They want to be a partner, but they want to be the leader of the partnership.
Love it.
They want them to go out to eat when they want to go out to eat. They want him to go on a trip when they want to go on a trip. They want him to do all that. And if he don't want to do all that, you know what? We're growing apart. You know what? I think we're growing apart. I like trips.
Look, you don't make me happy no more.
Right. I like going out to eat. You don't like going out to eat. Oh, it's a lot of women would die for a man that stay around the house or spend time with him or this and that. But this is not the era where women want to go, 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 go. And when they catch COVID again, then they go on and do when they want to sit their ass down, coughing. Now take your head back out there. Cough your ass back out there. No, but I'm just saying, like, I was looking at the what game was that? The Atlanta game. You remember when I think did Jackson State go to Atlanta just a minute ago this year too?
Last year.
No,
No, they didn't go this year. They went last year when Dion first left.
Oh, you know what? I know what it was. Wasn't it Saints in Atlanta game? It was in Atlanta.
That's why I did. They're like, what you talking about?
That was the Saints in Atlanta game.
The Saints. What about it?
Let me tell you something. That's how everybody caught the COVID in the first place. Everybody went to Atlanta and New Orleans.
Everybody that came back from that game was sick.
You remember that?
Yep.
Atlanta,
went to Fat Tuesday and got sick.
Went to Fat Tuesday and came up there and brought that shit back to slow ass Mississippi. That what y'all get for traveling all over the place, all over there. I mean, even during COVID, people were talking about, oh yeah, trips, the plane tickets low. I'm going, man, they was all that in Florida, even my cousins.
Miami.
They were balling. They was out there balling all by themselves because everybody was scared to go to places. They were gone.
On a discount.
Man, they were balling, man. I ain't gonna even lie. Shouts out to my cousin Erica, y'all. Okay. Good. Go ahead. What Tammy said.
Tammy said that staying around the house can be a bad thing too. There has to be a balance in a relationship.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what the balance used to be back in the day. People didn't go out to eat, but maybe once a month. Because people didn't have money like that, and they still don't have money like that. People are going out to eat every day. People don't even make grocery no more. I'm watching people not making grocery no more, and then they wondering why can't save a lot of money. People ain't making grocery no more. People
grocery so high you can live off a tuna sandwich.
No grocery. Listen. Buying the right groceries is not as high as you think. It just.
Well, you gotta know when you buying for a family, who you buy groceries for.
Myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever bought groceries for you and 3 and 4 other children?
Yes, Lord, that was a while back though.
How long ago?
About 20 years.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This is 2023. Grocery is high. Just think, if you don't get substance or assistance, you're paying grocery for you and your family. It's rough.
Okay, she said, well, most of us need to eat better today, card to make.
Yeah. She said most of us need to eat better today. I wish I had one.
Because I'm going to tell you.
You can't even find a discount on those anymore.
A lot of problem these days too, because I'm watching people shop And I'm watching grandmas, and I am really pissed off at a lot of grandmas because no, I'm just seriously. The reason I'm pissed because grandmas. I remember growing up when the grandmas used to hit that number. You got to eat your vegetables before you can even have
Right.
anything else. Better have 2 vegetables on your plate and all that. I mean, before you could eat sweets, you had to have vegetables and all that. And now grandmas are just fattening up these kids because all they doing is going to the store. If the kid come over their house, all it is a sweet treat till they get back home. All they doing is shoving sweets in their mouth till they get back home. They shoving
Well,
honey,
I still hold
honey
that
buns,
standard.
oatmeal cakes, drinks, all this stuff that they know ain't healthy for the kids, and just shoving it down their throat. And then you look around and your kid weigh more than you, and you ain't even tripping because you don't care.
You know you did
You
it.
did it. I'm sitting up as I'm looking at a
I
grandma.
still
I
uphold those
was
standards.
listen. You know what makes it so bad? Grandma's going grocery shopping at the dollar store. Ain't nothing but trash and wasn't there's no grocery in there that's worth nothing
What
in
you
the dollar store.
mean?
No, I'm watching
At
people
the
go to
dollar
grocery
store?
at the dollar store with a basket full of. That's why you can't save no money. You at the dollar store, everything a little higher than the grocery store, and because you don't want to go a couple of little miles to go to the grocery store, or you don't want to wait in no line, or this and that, you want to go to the dollar store line. I'm talking about. I done been through behind grandma's this year basket dollar store basket full, nothing but junk food. We gotta do better.
Yeah.
We don't even supposed to be pulling up in McDonald's in 2023. We don't supposed to be putting in McDonald's, Burger King. Well, in some places we don't even supposed to be putting up. I understand people want to do certain things, but it's some certain things you shouldn't even. If you want your child, if your child is overweight, you shouldn't even pull up in front of McDonald's. They make burgers that last a whole year. You ain't seen the person that wasn't they put the burger in what the burger lasted a whole year. The bun or the burger, then nothing even catch mold or nothing like that. They
Are
are
you serious?
telling you now, the Coke, people don't even realize you drinking drinks and you look at the drink
And
and
they
it
can
say
clean the toilet
this
and
what people don't
remove
realize.
what
Okay,
is it, rust?
I got to do black folks like this here. I imagine 32 ounces of weed. That's the same amount of sugar in your goddamn drink. 32 damn ounces in your damn drink. Look at your canned drink. 32 ounces. Imagine you taking all this weed, grinding it up, and dumping it in a can. That's how much sugar that you eating in one little drink. 32 ounces. And we ain't even thinking about it like that. We ain't even
I'm
looking
just
at
thinking, like,
the
what is this comparison coming from?
I'm just saying. Shoot.
I'm trying to see how your measurement came from that to sugar.
No,
But okay.
I just had to compare it because I want people to look at weed. How that's a whole ounce. That's a whole ounce something. 32 grams. Let's look at it. It's a big old bag of weed. And you crush it all up and throw it in a 12-ounce can, and that's how much sugar in it. I
Well,
mean,
don't be giving no ideas because next thing you know, they're gonna be having weed coke.
they already got it. They already got it. What Big Dog, what James say?
James said, would it be in 2023? Is it okay for a wife to befriend a male as a friend?
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you because
Tell me why not.
uh, um, the reason I'm gonna say no, James, because uh, man, let's do this. Do you think if your woman was friend with a man and just say that they was just friends, And they started drinking real good together, just having them a good old time, just drinking. It's some kind of wild stuff that might, they falling on each other and touch it, and all that. And that's how women be talking about they slipped up and fell on a dick. I mean, they be like, oh, I was drunk though. So
Okay. I get your perspective, right? So just say, for instance, these guys out here, you're having these female friends, and the first thing you do is want to get in her head and see if everything's okay, how she's doing. So she decides to talk to you as her friend because she's thinking like this is just a friend thing. I could talk about my man to him. It changes minds. So he's trying to see like, oh, he ain't doing that. So what can I do to do it right for her? Because her man ain't doing it. So do you think that men and women friendship would be just the same?
they're just as toxic.
Right. So I'm saying, so don't just say that women
Because I
can
think,
have men as their friends and that men can have female friends, because if you hadn't already knocked her off, your plans will be to knock her off. Either way, right?
yep. I
Right.
mean, I'm just saying, like, I done seen, man,
I just don't like
it's
these men
according on,
that have
it's according
these
on.
females that they've
I'm
already
gonna tell you,
kicked it with, then now y'all best friends.
I think
Why?
it's,
Because it didn't work as a
think sometimes,
relationship.
I think sometimes it's like it's the mindset and the attraction. So, say two people get together and they say, "Man, kind of cool, but I ain't, I'm not, like, I done been around, some women that might have been a little too hood, or what's the name, and I'd be like, well, I, I don't see them like that. You know what I'm saying? So, or it could be somebody that say you just not, you're not looking at them and saying,
This
uh,
is gonna be somebody I want to kick it with consistently.
well,
So that's how it turned to a
but,
lot of
but
friendships.
I'm gonna tell you, like, I think a single man moves different than a man in a relationship, because I think a man in a relationship can kind of be around, but they don't put themselves in certain situations too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, say everybody meeting up here, cool. We ain't going that personal house over here, or you know what I'm saying, some stuff, places that gonna put us one-on-one action. You know what I'm saying? You
But
feel what
why
I'm saying?
not?
I mean,
Your mind isn't strong
yeah, I
then.
just I just think that it probably shouldn't. If it's just a friendship, it shouldn't. It sometimes it
It
shouldn't be
shouldn't be placed in that situation.
within that situation. Sometimes
Because either way,
yeah,
male or female, you can slip
they
into
get
something.
too high, too drunk, and fall on something, and that ain't
No,
right.
that ain't, it don't even have anything to do with high and drunk. It's just the mindset, because we are opposite attract. You know, we're opposite sex, and that's what
Do you think?
is
Do you think drink?
naturally done,
Oh,
that you
watch this.
naturally blend as being male and
But
female.
watch this. Don't you think drinking you can
I know, because
do
you're out of
something that
yourself.
you
You're drinking
wouldn't have
spirit
did
soda.
sober? I mean, a lot of women, think about all these lawsuits going on now. A lot of women suing because they saying, "Oh, I was high, I was drunk, and I didn't know what I was doing. Next thing I woke up, a dick was in me." You know what I'm saying? They doing it because I'm sure some of
So
them
if
are
it was in
waking up
her,
with
is it okay if it had a hat on it?
what you mean?
If it was a hat on it, is it okay?
I
If
guess
it slipped in her with a hat.
if she wanted it. Okay.
Well, it gave both people time to think about it, right?
Yeah,
So that was not a slip. It
had
had,
to think about it. Look, had to think about it while motherfucker doing this.
right.
Oh, like she said, McDonald's was a privilege as they was going. All right, read that.
James said there could be that. There could be that because they will get to know you, so things could happen. And that's how it is when you start spending time with people, anybody,
Yeah.
in a relationship or not.
Right.
If you spend time with somebody, they're gonna get to know you as a person.
Or y'all might get to like each other.
Yeah, that's what it turns to. All you have to do is show any sign of
Weakness.
Get out of my mouth. But okay, yeah, that. Any sign of it and is gonna be attacked upon. And then it's gonna be beneficial to one or the other.
Mm.
And that's the main thing. Women get these male friends, they want to start telling about their man. Oh, we going through this. Oh, we going through that. He's like,
Yeah.
what can I do to help you and make you feel better, friend?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the worst part about that. Like I remember women being mad that their boyfriend was out of town with other niggas or gone to the game. There's a lot of that. And women get mad and he gone. I'm gonna party him. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Well, like just like Tammy said, I think so because she has a couple of male friends, but that's what they are. But she said, but they understand that that's all it is. Men are usually the ones who can't keep it at a friendship.
Right.
And I agree.
Right. But yeah. Because
I've had plenty of guys around.
I think it's men nature sometimes
to hunt
and populate the world. So I think no, I'm just saying I think it's men nature more of woman to, because it's just like a cow in the pasture. If one bull in there and a bunch of women around him, they can't put two bulls in the pasture. They gonna kill each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just nature. We trying to fight. See what we trying to do? We trying to fight against our animal nature because we are animals. No matter how much we try to deny it, we are animals and we have animal nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sammy said, ain't open after 12, but Waffle House and Legs. Ain't nothing open after 12, but Waffle House and Legs. Don't put yourself in tempting situations. I know, right?
And that's what happens.
I've had somebody say, you want to just go and just chill and talk somewhere? I'm like, where? Let's get a room. Do what?
And you know what?
That's the dumbest stuff I've heard.
You know it makes it so bad. I done said that before. And they were like, okay. Because
like y'all going in there to talk and have a conversation in private. Yes,
no, it was like a neutral spot. Like, you don't want to go, I don't want to go.
So tell me, did it stay neutral the whole time you were there?
I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Tell the truth. We're trying to get the whole scenario. Don't tell half the story. Right.
I mean, I think a couple times I done got a room, didn't do nothing.
Why?
Sometimes I get what I do this. Sometimes when you get the room, and once you get to talking to a person, sometimes you realize you just don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm saying sometimes you can be done ran up on somebody that you thought that had it all, but you realize they start talking about how they bust their last dude window out and all. You be like, ooh, if I put my dick in this motherfucker's gonna cause havoc around it. Oh, okay, no, I'm just saying.
You know y'all like that drama.
A lie.
Weakness.
Happy Tuesday, Chelsea up in there.
Chelsea said happy Tuesday.
Rather and pray. Yep, that's right. Because That's the world is. You either predator or prey. In the world, I talk about it all the time. You either predator or prey. And what happened is now everybody trying to get the predator. They trying to make the predator not the predator no more. And it don't make sense to a man or whatever to not go after a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like men out here like scared to even talk to women anymore. I see it all the time. Hell, I be scared to talk to women. I mean, just hold a little casual conversation with women. I'm telling you.
You do?
Yeah, women be mean, man.
You run your mouth too much.
Yeah, I do. You about right. I be like, fuck this shit. Oh, okay. But you know what? I think with me, my the old my old ancient instincts come out of me. You know what I'm saying? The
What's that?
dinosaur, and I be trying to hold the dinosaur back and stuff. Be like, all right, now. Don't play with me like that. I ain't them type of niggas. Okay. Nah, but a lot of women that they come kind of dominating, and when you used to kind of dominating all your life, see, a natural person that dominate can tell a fake dominating person. See, a lot of
And,
women are
and
fake.
then that's what
A lot of women
sparked
are fake.
your what do you call it? That's what sparked your intuition, trying to see if you can make it buy down, right?
No, I don't know because
That's when you want to challenge to see if it's real.
no, sometimes you want to see is that okay, I'll put it away. Let me just do it like this. Say like a dude walk up on another dude, and dude talking all kind of shit and this and that. Sometimes you be like, sometimes you just want to say, man, shut your ass up. And a lot of dudes do that, like they used to. But see, a lot of dudes carry a pistol now and this and that. You might say, shut your ass up and he up the thing on you. So, like, a lot of men now would just think it and not say it. You know what I'm saying? But that goes along like when like women and men are talking and women just women don't understand the danger they in sometimes and they'll tell a man, shut the fuck up. And man like this just, you know what I'm saying? Like women will come to a man like I beat your ass and like me, I just try to stay away from them type because I know my type. And we ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it long in that little area because I ain't gonna bag down. They ain't gonna bag down. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be calling they people and everything. Oh my God, my stepbrother and my brother and my cousin. Because women ain't as hard as they goddamn think they is, because they wouldn't get on the phone soon as they get into it with a motherfucker. You a soft punk ass nickel. If you got the first thing you gotta do is grab a phone and start trying to call people for help, you a soft punk ass knuckle. Now you hear that, women? All y'all that got them and talk big shit to niggas, and then as soon as the shit go down, you calling the police or you calling your family, your brother, your cousin. You a soft punk ass mook, and they just being real.
Why you got to use the N word though?
I'm just saying that they can't understand if you just say it another way. I'm just
Oh,
saying. When somebody guess what? If it was the other way around and two men get into it, and nigga get on the phone and they just one on one. Hey bro, nigga down here fuck with nigga gonna be like, yo, punk ass nigga. That's the same thing with a woman. These women be running around here playing bad. They the first person to call their brother, auntie, uncle, a nephew, cousin, brother, sister, their kids, everybody. Come on, help me. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all some weak motherfuckers. And I'm gonna call it out. You some weak motherfuckers. If you got to call them up, if it's one on one, you talking shit to a motherfucker and you can't hold up, shut the fuck up. Stop talking shit to people that you can't hold up, that you gonna start calling, getting on the phone and calling. You a weak motherfucker. And somebody got to tell it. All right, come on with it.
James said, I agree with that. Men can't. They may start, but once they think they're good, it's over. He's talking about the little friend stuff with women.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know it. You've been there. Tammy said it's a defense mechanism for us. We have to appear strong because y'all look for our weakness. So that's why we be rah, rah, rah.
We don't really look for weakness. We know women are weak. It don't matter what. Listen,
We trying to see her triggers.
only thing make a woman stronger is she pull out a gun. That's the only thing make a woman stronger to a man. To a real man, only thing make a woman look strong if she up that thing on him. They ain't gonna be like, oh shit, this woman crazy, or whatever, whatever. But that's the only thing that brings strength to her. A mother getting on the phone, weak. Start calling everybody, her cousin, her stepbrother, her goddamn what's name. They're weak. And a lot of women don't want to be called out for that fuckery. Because if a nigga was doing it, they'll call a nigga out. You weak ass calling mama, you need some help. They'll call another woman out. If it's one-on-one, she start getting on the phone, calling her sisters and brothers and all that shit. She gonna say, you weak bitch, I'm right here. Fight, bitch. That's what they gonna say. Come on, motherfucker, come out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that just goes all the way around. You know what I'm saying? People want to pretend that they gangster and they about this life and this and that. And then they realize they ain't. Soon they get on the phone. Soon as you call the police, soon as you start shit and call the police, you ain't about this life. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You ain't about this life. So stop playing like you about this life, because you ain't. And all I say is when I'm out here in the street and somebody come and they start talking crazy to me and you start talking crazy back. Soon as they get on phone to call other people, you know what I'm saying? Weak mother. Yeah. Because that's what I'm gonna say. You weak ass. Yeah, you calling your brother, your sister, your cousin, and all that shit. Weak motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm glad I'm a different man because I used to be the type of dude to call them. I sit there and goddamn it, wait on them and we're gonna blow this thing up together. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Yeah, because you're gonna mess around and be less than kinfolk fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? If you go down that rabbit hole like you know what I'm saying? Like that's why, I'm glad I got a changed mindset because stuff people do, they could get their whole family killed because a lot of women can calm stuff down just by not even interacting in it. A lot of women can't even control their own temper. They talking to people all crazy and things, and they ain't gonna do a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to control your temper sometimes. A lot of people cannot control their temper, talking to people crazy and all that. If somebody punch them in their eye, get what they gonna do? Call the police.
Sure is.
They ain't gonna fight. They ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna call the police or run to their car and try to get their gun because they got them weak motherfucker. That's what they gonna do.
Is that your motto today?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, weak people don't stand up to strong people. They want to look strong, but they don't stand up. They don't stand on it. Like I've been listening to dudes talking about how like T.I.'s son will talk about I stand on something. You don't stand on a goddamn thing. You ain't never did nothing. You living off your daddy life and what's name. If it wasn't for your dad, we wouldn't even know your goddamn name.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people be trying to act like they standing on something. They ain't standing on nothing. It's the same thing with Deion Sanders' kid. Will we know any of his children?
If it wasn't for him,
If
no.
Deion wasn't in, if they just put Shadur up in Colorado without Deion and Deion was still in Jackson State, will we know? Will we be watching? Will we
His
be watching
son, no.
Colorado? No, we wouldn't. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And it's just real talk. I mean, a lot of people are, a lot of people trying to play bad, trying to live up to their parents and they this and that. And that's how a lot of kids end up killed, dead, and stuff like that because they living up to a life that is not here no more. The weakest person can kill you now because they got a gun. It could be a person that weigh 75 pounds soaking wet and will kill you dead. You hear
True.
Charles White, hear Charleston White talk about it all the time. He be like, he said he's not I got to try to get it right. He said I know what it is. He said I'm not a fighter. He said I'm a surprise fighter. Surprise, I got something for your ass. I'm gonna shoot your ass, zap your ass, spray your ass with some mace. But he said he's a surprise fighter, and that's what most of these niggas is, Ryan, surprise fighters, because they don't want to fight. No, they don't want to deal with no man face to face on a manly way. You remember back in the day when Ice Cube was in that movie and Friday, say you win some, you lose some, but you live, son, you live. Don't none of us teach our kids that shit no more. All we talk about is shooting and killing and all that shit. They got in every song, and we give it to our kids, and we wonder why our kids be ready to kill us and everybody around us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We teaching them, we grooming them for be a killer, basically. Oh damn, we ain't even get into this. Come on with it.
So money, cheating, and conditional love.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
Yeah. Condition. Yeah. Money. Okay. Money problems make people, break up because of money problems. Cheating because a lot of women can't handle a man cheating, and we know men can't handle a woman cheating. We already know thoughts. That's why them bulls can't be in the same what's the name? You know what I'm saying? In the past. Because they can't stand another man trying to jump on one of them cows in there. You know what I'm saying? So we already know a man can't handle this, and women know a man can't handle this. You know what I'm saying? So then they want to play the game. Oh, I can do the same thing you can do. Okay, this man done checked out as soon as you say something like that. As soon as you come to your man and you tell him, okay, I can play the game better than you. I can do what you do with. I can just God, I can cheat better than you. You think a man is checking in like, what do you think this is straightening out a man? You know what I'm saying? By saying something like this. You know what I'm saying? This is not what a man want to hear. And conditional love is what I'm saying about that. If your conditions to be with a person, if they don't do this and they don't do this and they got to conform this, that, you didn't want that person to begin with.
Anyway.
You didn't want them to begin with. Because you got conditions that you're going to get rid of their ass. You got conditions that if they do this or they step across this boundary or this boundary, you're going to get rid of their ass. So that's conditional love. That's another reason people break up, because it's conditions. And you and my family don't get together, get along together. I mean, it's so many dumb shit that people break up for, but it's not because of them.
Yeah.
Because of conditions. You don't go on enough vacations. You know what I'm saying? I done heard this shit. You don't never want to go out to eat. You don't want to go to the club no more. Why you want your man going to the club for? So
what's wrong with him going to the club again?
No, I'm saying, why do you want him going to all these spaces? You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man want to sit at home, it's men that good with playing a PlayStation 5, sitting at home, going to work and home, and maybe to the gym or something like that, and they good with it. Why are you pushing this man to get out there in the world and go here, go there, and go here, and go there?
And jogging himself around.
Right. And then, goddamn it, you're going to be mad.
You know, right, because the conditions that a man go out there and visit in the clubs. That's his hookup spot.
Anyway, if you keep pushing them out there, go ahead. No.
Thinking you can do better being single.
Yeah. A lot of people get rid of people. So they feel like they got it all made up. You know what I'm saying?
The grass is growing good on this side.
They already got it together. They already know where they're going, this and that. And they can be separated from this person 10 years later. Still don't know where the hell they going. Because life ain't made like that. See, life ain't built off careers, because guess what? What's going to happen as soon as you get sick? You going to care about that career? That career gonna care about you?
Nope.
Oh, you ain't
You
showing up
better
in
start looking for retirement.
they already replace you at the job. See, once you think the career is a meaning of life, you done already lost. You done already lost. Once
Yeah.
you start saying the career is important than anything else, you done already lost.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really don't know what life about. Because look at this. All right. Let's say this career. If you're making $100,000, shit, say 6 months. Say you making $100,000 for goddamn it, every month. If somebody said you was only gonna live 2 years, would you take that deal? If your health gonna fail in 2 years, so it don't mean that same money don't mean as much as you thought it did. Now
Mm-mm.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If somebody said you can make $100,000 every month, this and that, but you ain't gonna never walk again, would you rather walk than to make that 100,000?
I would. But
So
some
yeah,
people want the money. They'll have somebody push them around and spend it all in one day.
okay, if you can make 100,000 miles a month, but then you're gonna be blind for the rest of your life, does it really make that much? See,
Right. And
people
that's a lot of things in life.
people
We have to
don't
learn to be grateful for the things we're blessed with.
people
When
don't
you wake up and
appreciate
breathe,
the little things in life. They
yeah,
steady
should
thinking
be relevant.
that this money is everything. Look what they doing to Diddy. They taking all his damn money.
Who?
Diddy. They taking all his money.
Okay, yeah.
They try to take Kanye money. They talk everybody that speak up against them. They pat them on their booty. What's wilding out, dude?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. They spanked him on the booty. He said something about the Jews. Spanked him on the booty. Kyrie Irving. You said, oh, spank him on the booty. You know what I'm saying? Then goddamn Kanye. You said spank you on your booty. You know what I'm saying? You lose all your endorsements. All them dudes been losing back to back to back. Okay, P. Diddy, boom. He had to turn over his Revolt TV, all that. These are allegations.
I
He
mean,
ain't
just from
proven.
the attack he did on the lady or whatever, or
Yeah,
allegedly.
but he done paid that off, and that is off
Oh,
his
he came to a
he's
settlement with her.
repenting. Yeah. Within 24 hours. That was shit over with.
Oh,
But
so she just
but
wanted
the
some
other
money
people done
for it.
other people done tried to come up against them, and all of a sudden they making up because they heard about the new thing. New York opened some up just for a year so people could go all the way back 20, 30 years to get people there. It's people from
The city
1991.
too crowded. They trying to get
It's,
rid of these
it's people
dudes.
1991 trying to get P. Diddy. 1991.
I would have changed my residence.
Yeah. Think about it. People can say all they want about dudes like 50 Cent. The reason I love dudes like 50 Cent, they tell it how it is. They don't sugarcoat it. And see, people don't even realize 50 don't get caught up in a lot of stuff because he don't drink. Gucci Man don't drink no more. Yo Gotti don't drink no more. See, people don't realize the people who ain't getting caught up in shit. They stop that drinking, stop them, being able to say the wrong thing at the wrong time, because everybody recording you. You got to kind of keep your mouth halfway right sometimes. And a lot of relationships are failing, but it's people out here that got it right. Think about that. Nick Cannon, 50 Cent. I mean, a lot of these people don't have consistent relationships, but then they having girlfriend. But I guess once the girlfriend get tired and feel like they want more, but the culture right now is um this the whole thing. All the women that became billionaires, the reason they became billionaires by marrying and divorcing their husband, they didn't build up a billionaire
So
biz.
they were divorcenaires.
Right. So this is why a lot of men are not a lot of high value men like that are not getting married because they're scared of the culture. The culture say, girl, get them married, get a baby, take as much as you can. I mean, just like the girl, even the lady that making all that money, the Chinese lady, she thought she could just say, uh, Jesus was cheating so she could get more alimony or whatever. He said, "You're a damn lie. I ain't cheated or nothing. Yeah, bring your damn proof, or I'm gonna sue your ass." You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
so what's happening is, to believe our women things a little bit. Soon as a man show up and they say anything against him, everybody say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." Then when they come out later, ain't nobody apologize to that dude that played the Pirates of the Caribbean, or none. Don't nobody apologize to dude that soccer team that girl said all them boys had gang raped
Oh,
her and all that.
yeah.
I mean, all them boys got acquitted, but they lost their college and stuff. Some of them got thrown out of school and all that stuff. People don't realize by the time the truth really comes out, their life was destroyed. Then I already destroyed the man's life. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, did nobody come out against Bill Cosby till Bill Cosby started telling us to do better, pull up our pants, this and that. He
Hmm.
went on that little circuit when he was doing that little tour going from city to city,
Yeah,
and
with Jesse Jackson.
made a lot of people mad because he seen how bad we was acting. And he was trying to tell us stop cussing so much, stop following these rappers and this and that, pull up your pants, do it. And people got mad. And so guess what the people said? I remember when the lady said that's how they got R. Kelly too. They waited till we turned on R. Kelly, then they went after. They said they build up enough steam to make us turn on each other, then they go after.
Sad, but it's so.
Yeah. People been knowing P. Diddy been doing a lot of these things all this time. That
Really?
girl had left P. Diddy, had a whole nother boyfriend and everything, and fell on hard times and said, "Oh, this loophole came in. This 1 year loophole. How you make 1 year loophole?" And then the only person gets sacrificed through this is P. Diddy this year. They
Mm.
only make it just in New York. And he the only person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't make
We
it up.
don't know. They can't be
Everybody,
working.
and the last day was November, November, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day was the last day to put in lawsuits, and everybody threw in lawsuits to try to sue Diddy and all that. You can look it up. I'm telling you, that threw in about 20 lawsuits because they trying to figure out whatever will stick. And you even got men coming up there talking about, oh, yeah, some clown ass dude from up there by New York. Oh yeah, did even call me one night and said, you know, I'm at, hey man, I'm at the hotel room, and he was like, who all up there with you? He said, I'm up here by myself. Okay,
And
that's
what
the
you
end
calling
of
me
the
for?
story. That was the end of the story. What you act like he said, come bring the booty up here or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many
Well,
times?
that's not what he was doing, right?
But the thing now, but how many times a woman or a man done went and got a hotel room or something, a suite or anything, and said, hey, start calling their friends, say, hey, come up here. I'm up here by myself right now, but come on.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you making it something after it's something that didn't ask for no. See, only thing I hate about this whole thing about Diddy and the men part of it is it's just like a Frank Milton feel. Like everybody can point and say he was doing this, doing this, doing this, but ain't nobody came forward.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Now one person came and said, "Oh yeah, did he bit my ass over and jugged me?" Or you know what
I
I'm saying?
hope
Like,
not.
no, I'm just saying all these people that's making these things because you would think, okay, somebody brave enough. It's the era that a lot of people that's coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Got that one little crazy boy that's saying something. And he the same person that was talking about Bow Wow. One of them boys was his boo or something on the thing a long time ago. I can't think of his little crazy self. He got like
Hmm.
hair in there. I forgot what his name is. But it's just a trip, man. Let's go. Next.
Your children, family, friends trying to come between y'all.
Well, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. Like a lot of people being other people business, think they know more than because a lot of people don't tell people they business. When sometimes when people don't tell you their business, people think they know your business more than you know your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you're on the outside looking in.
Right. And that happens a lot. And it's the same thing, like even, when I was thinking about even like Michael Jackson, I was just thinking about that. All that time that them folk were trying to get Michael Jackson and all that. Remember, he was the first dude to lead the country
Oh yeah.
because people were trying to get him, to America. And he went to trial, came back for trial and all that, and none of that stuff stuck. He beat everything every time. So they
Mm.
went on and killed him. You know what I'm saying? So they could
Yeah.
take the Beatles stuff he had. He had all kind of rights to the Beatles music, and he owned 51% of another company music stuff, and he owned a lot of these old people. People like in the music industry's music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not a way to get it from him. They killed him, and then they did the family. The family sold everything for 175 million or something on there.
Oh wow.
They went on and sold it soon as I say not even a good year or two after Michael Jackson died. They sold his stuff to back to the
At the
people.
little ranch or whatever, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's just something else. So but I think family. Um, and I'm gonna tell you how it happens sometimes. Sometimes people be talking to their family, telling them half of it, not telling them all of it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on, they telling the part he doing, but not the part they doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he might be telling the part she doing, but not the part he doing. You know what I'm saying? And the family can get on a person's side and be like, oh
And
yeah,
become biased with it.
he treating her bad, but they don't see what she doing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I look at that relationship with that girl, Christina, and that dude Blue or whatever his name, some Blue or some Blue, some he a rapper, but her name Christina or something. They
Christian, some in Miami, right?
I don't know, but when I looked at their relationship, I tried to look at their little episode he made, little episode, and I was like, this is so toxic. I mean, like everything we got to look at
But did
relationship.
she have a baby or something?
Yeah,
The
she
girl.
pregnant. She pregnant now. Oh, I think she done had the baby now.
Hmm.
Yeah, Christiana or whatever her name is. But yeah, I think family, and then sometimes family just don't like the person you with, your man, your woman, they just never like them. You got dads and mothers, never like who you chose to be with. Like, oh, as soon as you break up with them, I told you it wasn't for you. I told you wasn't shit. Told you. Told you. You know what I'm saying? Come
Yeah.
on with it.
So once you realize the other person isn't on your team, and that's a go. When you realize they're not for you, they're not working with you, it's time for that to be over with. They don't even take you into consideration. So just move on right along.
I mean, do we ever really think they was really ever on your team? Sometimes, like,
Some
uh,
people do.
You know, I think a lot of times we sit back and we think people that's ride with us, and we really don't know if they ride with us or not. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just need some transportation.
Trying to get to the next stop.
The next stop.
So, um, that's probably why. Another thing when I think about, I think the church now put a wedge in people's relationship. You know, when they say stuff like, "Oh yeah, some people just in it for just supposed to be in your life for a season, not for this, not for that." I just hate when they say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like they making it seem like it's all right. You know, they're saying it's all right to let them go, let them go. You know what I'm saying? You know, or let her go. I think that's why a lot of people don't work things out because everybody is preaching, oh, it's better on down the line. You can do better. You can do much better. And what people don't realize, people can do much better if they're in a healthy relationship that they can overcome. Like I
mhm.
can see if somebody whooping your ass or, doing some awful stuff to you or making you feel, belittled or something,
Yeah.
talking down on you, calling you all kind of bitches, hoes, and shit like that. But I think a lot of people um, don't know how hard it is to keep relationships together. And the same people that try to dog other people relationship be the same people can't keep their relationship together. So it be like that. A lot of people that complain about everybody else's relationship be running around here saying, "Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, I wouldn't take that shit." Well, we know you won't take nothing. You ain't got nobody to take it to. You know what I'm saying? That part. All right, go ahead.
Withholding sex from your partner.
Woo! That's a that probably a no. That's when you sending jokers out to the streets. You start putting the joke on coochie punishment. You all but saying the relationship is over.
I
If you
know,
start
right?
if you start
Once
telling
a week action.
you know
Yeah, that's over with.
you're not getting that, you're not getting it. What's name? Uh how often do the average couple Google it up? Now, do the average couple have sex in a week's time?
Twice.
Oh, you already knew the damn thing.
I think we looked it up before.
Um, while you looking it up, I'm going to the next subject.
Oh,
Okay.
it say once.
Oh, but you just said something about leaving a person who feel one shit once a week. Didn't it just say the average is one? So you don't want the average up.
Well, I'm just saying, I thought we looked it up before.
Damn, I didn't know it was once, but they said the average couple only have sex once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But people don't realize like um I guess with a person, with the children and humble and bust and bumble, and this person tired, and a lot of people don't work the same hours and stuff like
Yeah.
that,
They
and
be at home at different times.
and all that, and one person already sleep when the other person. So I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Go ahead with that one, please.
So, no progress in solving meaningful conflicts that's important to each other. I guess, like, if you have disagreements, like, you can't be successful in solving any issues that you have. Like, you try. That make people like, okay, I'm done with this. I can't keep doing this. We can never come to a conclusion.
Yeah, I think yeah, and I think it started off early. People, you know how they always say people like oil and water. Some people
Uh,
just oil and water. They ain't gonna never get along. I mean,
yeah, won't blend well.
that's what I be saying about the whole thing. How some people become friends. Like some people can argue, be friends. They can. like a Cowboy fan and a Steelers fan. They can argue all day, but they can be in the same room
without an issue.
yeah. And
That
I
it
think
don't turn aggressive because you have a disagreement.
right. And I think that's the thing that when you got some people that's friends and what's the name is going on how good they can like be all right without without but they don't they can't really fuck with each other like that, but they all right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like some people like can't stand people, but glad when they come around a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. They'll be like, I can't stand that motherfucker, but he funny. He's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a drunk man. It's just like a drunk man coming around. Because I think about this here. If you say you can't have no friends, okay, what if you got friends and he might be an alcoholic or he might be drunk or even though you might not be no interested in him, a deep down inside, because he around you, he still wants you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That drunk person is what's name, he's still around you. He still wants you. He's still spending time with you. He still wish he could be with you.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that was a good one, that didn't it? See, a lot of people don't look at it like that. Like it's people that you can consider that, y'all just friends. But see, women look at it different sometimes because they know they not attracted to that man, and they think that man ain't attracted to them, but that man is attracted to them. That's why he's on trying to be around them.
Well, it don't take a lot for most men to be attracted to a woman.
And that,
Because a lot of them may have it in their head. Oh yeah, I'm about to get some of
and,
that. Mm-hmm.
and that's a point in that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them will start if, like you said, if you hang around them long enough, they gonna feel a connection, and they gonna say, you know what
All
I'm
you
saying?
got to do is just start expressing yourself,
Right.
and they trying to see how what I can do to make her
See,
feel a
get
little
what?
better
And then
about
think,
her man. He ain't studying at me. He trying to knock her
right.
off.
And then I'm gonna tell you another thing. Some of them same dudes will clean their whole act together because
Yeah, just to be
with you.
compatible for what you're telling them.
Yep. And
Like
you
I'm
start
this
telling them
guy,
what
so
kind of
much better
man
than what
you
you're
like,
talking about.
what kind of man you like out there. He in the gym. He got them to stop drinking and isn't good enough yet. Damn. Let me come back another year. Am I good enough yet? Damn. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it be. Because you got some men out there, and I think my honesty put me in a different thing. I think like even doing the show and just being honest about just honest about a lot of things. Sometimes that turn women off when you're not on the same thought pattern is them. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of that, just doing the show, being outspoken and what's the name and sometimes even just being a man. You know what I'm saying? A manly man. Uh, Women don't like that part of a man sometimes. They kind of want a man that going to bow down to this new partnership, to this new, we both got the same level of control, And I think I come more from the old school where the men did what they wanted to do, to a certain point. Because I remember, just being in awe of men when I used to ask them questions. I was like, "Oh, don't you got to be at home at a certain time or this and that?" And man, I mean, like, huh? What you say? Like back in the day, they'd be like, "What? What? Hell no! Don't about to tell me what time to be at home."
And you probably still like that.
Yeah, but I mean, but unless you're around them type of men, you don't get this in you. You know what I'm saying? Like the men that's growing up now, they got to be at home at a certain time. They got all these beta. They at sleep before they woman go to sleep. I mean, they got all these beta shit in them. They cry before they woman cry. I mean, and you supposed to be the you supposed to be the rock of the relationship. You got to be like the rock of Gibraltar. You don't move. You feel what I'm saying? How can a woman depend on you when you crying and fussing and crying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these new men out here, they just not the same. They did not the same of what we grew up with. You know. Let me get on this next one. Let me see. I ain't got but a couple more. Come on with
No communication and not making enough time for each other. Oh, that's like should have been number one.
it.
Cause they don't talk. I don't.
What
I
I say?
don't tell you what my issue is
What
because I don't have to tell you because I got this work wife that I be telling her our issues and she about to lure me in. So we're not talking no more because I'm talking to outside sources. Yeah, I'm working late tonight. Oh, okay. When
What
you
you
get
say? A work
home
wife?
from working late, she sleep. Oh, okay, I ain't gotta talk to her. Yeah, that. It
Well,
can happen so easy. You can lure yourself away from something you got going for some temporary stuff. Very easy. Very easy.
yeah. It's same thing. Like I don't know. Um, like I say, people make time for the stuff they love.
That they want to make time for. It don't even have to be no love. Whatever you want to do, you make time for it.
Right.
Who make time to go to the grocery store and spend $200 for a meal for the day?
For the day.
For the day.
For one
I'm just over exaggerating.
day.
Okay, the big groceries high. That's all I'm saying.
Goddamn. For one day. Goddamn.
One day.
That's a woman.
I
'Cause
mean,
goddamn,
no, but listen, no, hold on,
she
that was
getting
not
crab
fair.
legs.
No,
Crab legs, that's the only thing I can see $200 for one day.
man, no,
$200
I'm
worth of crab
thinking,
legs.
no, hold on, calm
Okay.
down. You
Good.
can buy some unhealthy stuff for a reasonable price, but things you're trying to eat better at, you got to pay for it.
No, that's what I'm saying. But $200
I
and
just told you I was over
oh,
exaggerating, so
I
you
was
can calm
I
down.
was trying to stay with the over exaggeration.
No, crab legs
mean,
was not it.
no, I'm saying, but if crab legs, if you buy $200 worth of crab legs, it still would feed but 4 5 people. So that
Oh
would
no, you going to the wrong store. You got to know how to shop. So I know it's not women you talking about.
how much a bag of crab legs is? I know you a crab leg connoisseur.
Probably about $30
How many people that feed?
to
I did so 30, 30, 30. So you gotta feed 12 people.
12 people. Who the 12 people?
No, I'm just saying 12 people could $200. I was trying to average up
Oh,
200. If you got company, then you could go through $200 worth of crab legs, right? In one city.
yeah.
All right. See, I was just trying to make a point.
Well, no, because some people can eat at least about 6 clusters at one time.
How much that is?
I mean, you only get about 3 or 4 in a bag, like about $30. So at least two
How
of
much
those, one person.
that's meat? Look,
That's
look. How much
indulging.
how much meat is there in salmon terms? Like, like
I
like
don't know, but it's good.
take all the meat and put it together. How much meat is there really?
Better.
That's why I don't even. That's why I rather.
But
I
you know,
rather
you can go to Sam's to get those individual salmon packages, and that's what's convenient and safe because it's already pre-cut, pre-wrapped. You
I
just
rather give
open
me
and cook.
I rather give me some imitation salmon. I mean, crab
Imitation.
leg. imitation crab legs.
Okay. You know what? I never tried those. I gotta see what it tastes like.
They
Does it
taste
taste
good.
like crab meat?
No, they taste good.
I mean, does it taste like the crab legs? The meat of the crab legs?
Not really, but they taste good. It tastes like something different.
Chewing some rubber bands. Okay.
No,
Okay.
it ain't that bad. Now, if you cook it messed up, now, yeah. I usually eat it kind of cold or whatever. I mean, warm it up a little bit, but not where you warm it up where you know what I'm saying, where it's rubbery. I don't
Mm.
know. Yeah. Okay. So not
You
making
read that one.
each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how can somebody? We got to ask you a question. How can a person? How can people make more time for each other?
Make more time for each other.
I said how?
That's all you got to do. Ain't anything in life that you want to do that you want to do yourself, you will do it. So just do it. That's all you got to do. Make time. If the person don't tell you that you're not making time, how you gonna know? And then that's the number one thing. You can't read each other's mind. If you don't talk and tell us about it, how we gonna know? So you got to tell the person, hey, I need a little more time. And I feel like if the person can tell you I need a little more time, you can make efforts to produce that. Even if it's not a lot of time, it's more than what you were given. Because when you leave all that time out there, it leaves an idle mind.
Have enough time for them to get in trouble.
That part.
Okay. Last but not least,
Not understanding the differences between each other. Right.
that's a
You're
big
together, your compatibility kept you together or got you together. But the differences that you have, I can understand. I like to go fishing. You don't like to go fishing because you scared of snakes and worms and touching stuff. I like to go sing. You don't like to sing because it takes too long and it turns into church. Oh, okay. So you have to understand those things.
Yeah, I just think we silly. I just think the understanding with each other is more of, to me, as understanding your differences, which you could be able to handle. See, a lot of people like say, man, like I like going 4-wheeler ride, and then you might have a woman that she might not like that type of style.
Mm-hmm.
She don't get in his way of enjoying his, just
Right.
like she might like going to do something, like you said, singing or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he don't get in the way of her going to do what she like.
Right. Right.
Okay? So I think that, because what they used to say all the time, for a woman to be happy, she got to find herself a hobby, something that do her mind that really want to run.
Something that she enjoys doing.
That's why you catch some women in the flowers, some women in the, doing other things. You know what I'm saying? So it's different stuff that people do. Like you catch a man, he might like shooting pool. And the woman, she might not like shooting pool, but she might go there just to support him. Or she might go there to make sure he don't get too booked up and give him a ride home. Or she might drop him off and pick him up. I done seen all them scenarios.
That's the best way.
In
Drop them off. And then
look,
come back through and then pick them up.
how many men would love to have that type of Uber because she dropping them off and she can't come back pick them up because she drunk cross town at another spot.
Oh, Lord.
It worked like that now. It might have been different back in the day because I don't think women drunk or did as much stuff.
Not as much as women do now.
Right. And now I think they're trying to keep up with men, and
ain't gonna be stuck in the sewage drain.
Not the sewer drain. Yeah. So I just think it's all right though. I guess it is what it is. That's all I got. What you got for? What you got for?
I mean, we cover the whole thing. So, in all, what we're talking about, it can be little things, it may be small to you, it may be big to the other. But if you're working on your relationship or you want it to last, just start talking to each other. See what you can do to make it work. Like, how you gonna take all these years of something and just put it in the garbage just because somebody's not making you happy? Find your own happiness first. If not, you can't share yourself with nobody. Find your inner peace where you can accept somebody in your life and not judging them on what you've been through in life. Oh, I've experienced this, so I can't deal with you this way because this person hurt. That's terrible. That's not even fair to the person that's sharing your life with. So
I
think
got a
about those things. If you're in a relationship, it's more to the relationship than you as a person.
I got a good one for this. Okay. All right. I feel like this. It's different kind of relationships. It's I can say thousands of different kind of relationships. But I think the problem is we head into almost we passed what Prince said 1999, party like 1999. We done made it to 2023, finna go in 2024. Where it supposed to be spaceships and stuff. We got flying cars finna come out and this and that. We didn't know we were gonna ever see this type
Catch up with the Jetsons. We never thought that that would be real.
and and with the dynamics of everything changing, if we can't go back to a time, you know, that if we gonna live in this new world where women want this level of power, control, and hey, and if you work and you're a boss and you and do what you want, but you got to live that life. So um, everybody ain't gonna be all right with marriage. You know what I'm saying? Some people I just don't like when people look at marriage like a bucket list. A lot of people look at it like I ain't did it all this time. I think before I die, I want to get married. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's happening. Like people know they ain't never been no marriage material, but now all of a sudden they just want it for their bucket list, and they gonna get married for a whole year or 6 months before they file for divorce because they be like, this nigga think he run me. He trying to make me come in the house at a certain time. Oh, I ain't never did this type of shit. Come in the house at a certain time. He got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's women like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna live this certain life, I mean, find somebody that just fit into that lifestyle that you living and just be good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't gonna have no husband. Everybody ain't gonna have no man stay with them. Everybody can't deal with a man stay with them. A lot of people done turn into individuals where they can't deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? Only people
Yeah.
they love sometimes they cheering and this and that. They can't stand for nobody else in their house like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we got to change this thing, this relationship. If it ain't gonna never go back what it used to be, and when it looked like women don't want it what it used to be, they don't want that obey and submission and a lot of that stuff. There's only a few women out there that kind of want that old school relationship. You know what I'm saying? Every other woman is looking for something new. So just do something new. It ain't got to be you married. It ain't got to be this because why wait to 80 years old and now you want to get married? If you ain't wasn't didn't want to get married at 23 and have a bunch of kids with that man or whatever,
Oh
whatever.
no.
No, I'm just saying,
I'm,
don't
I'm
wait.
just tripping. I'm just
Don't
tripping.
wait to 63 and want to settle down. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Man in the wheelchair. He roll around and none of y'all got nothing in common sometimes because the kids can't regulate to him. Your family can't everybody just met him. You know what I'm saying? So everything is kind of new. So we got to approach it kind of new. I mean, we in a place that we never been before. Relationships ain't never been like this before. Ain't never been so open. We got gay marriages. We got what you call it, unions, and we got all kind of different
Civil
type,
relationships,
partnerships, and all this stuff. That
situationships.
man, that's a new made up one. But like I said, we got all these new things, and if it ain't gonna never go back to traditional, hey, we just got to let that traditional shit go. You know what I'm saying? We just got to rock with the new, however.
And that's the problem. That's why things change. People don't roll like it used to roll back in our parent days. But
So,
it is what it is. Everybody move different. Even back in our parent days, some of those parents just decide to start their own little thing, shindig.
yeah,
So
they did. A lot of them parents back there, they roll different. They roll the goddamn how people rolling there.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's why they used to say that granddaddy, when after he died, you got grandkids down the street and across the street and all
And
over there.
everybody showed up at the funeral to inform us.
Hey,
Are you serious?
it happened to this day. People still showing up at the funeral and some new kids, one piece of the pie. We part of the family too. They're my daddy.
And my daddy too.
They're my daddy. Okay. But that's all I got. I mean, I think they're pretty good there. So you Gucci?
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah. Trip out big splash, baby, you can see it.
Yeah.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you?
Linda, Linda. Listen.
Okay, what? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him!
How did you say? We out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get off this show.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you guys on next week, next Tuesday at
8 o'clock or
8 p.m. or 9 p.m.
We will let you know Monday.
We'll let you know if
Okay.
it's gonna be 8 or 9. We got to see how he rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we'll see.